John, maybe I can ask you in closing this brief panel, maybe a call to action or some suggestions to the many people out there that are SGIP members and IEEE members. What are they supposed to take out of this, and how should they behave? What should they do differently tomorrow?
Okay. First of all, I agree with George about what you said about psychology. And I took 2 psychology courses in college, so I don't know if that was looking at a crystal ball. But I really believe that with respect to leadership, I think first of all, let me back up. First of all, I think it's getting involved. So you talk to a lot of folks, whether it's an IEEE or the SGIP or just in general, everyone has definite opinions and comments on what should be done with smart grid. But to me, until you get involved, your input cannot influence what's going on. And this is a very special time for us because all of us can influence the future direction of the industry. It's a very evolutionary and embryonic field that we can all put our stamp on. So to me, the one takeaway is first and foremost is get involved. Don't sit back and watch or monitor or see what others are doing, but get involved yourself. Secondly, I think with respect to leadership, it's a very difficult balance especially when we collaborate in joint co-locating meetings, is that the leadership has an agenda for what needs to be done with any of these PAPs or meetings, but what we want to do is we want to make sure we encourage, those that attend to provide input. Okay, so it's very, very easy for us, for the leaders to have, we have our own opinions, obviously, and an agenda. What we want to do is hold those back, right? We want to be a good listener and encourage the input from all of those and really collect the different points of view. And as George said, I think this is important, is take the hat off from the organization that you're from and really look at more of the big picture. So I think one is participate. Second is leaders really foster the interaction of the group. And then the balance here is be a good listener, but at some point then the group needs to converge, on what the consensus is going forward. And then the group then, even if it's not something that you've expressed, once the group decides what the direction to go, then the group gets behind it. So I think it's a combination of 2 things. One is getting involved, and secondly is the leadership be good listeners, and first, and eventually drive to a consensus,